got him a
Yeah,
new
so
card.
text message is one thing because you're not given any info. It's when they call you and then ask
Yeah,
for, they sound legit
yeah.
and they
Hey,
ask
this
for
is
all your different passwords
yo.
and
This is blank and blank credit card company. Can you tell us your social security number to verify? No, they'll never do that. That's not legit. Don't ever fall for any of that crap. I watched Kit Boga like once, you know. That's all you need to know. But yeah, all that just it's disgusting how many like scammers and all that there actually are. And I'm terrified with Dad because and he knows. Like I talk to him a lot about like that kind of stuff, but like it worries me. It really does. Somebody, who was it? There's somebody that we know in real life. I think somebody Dad knows. Like their dad, their mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or somebody got caught up in one of these things for like $100,000 or something.
wow.
It's
I
somebody we know in IRL though.
I got hit with credit card fraud on my government credit card,
Oh,
and I was in Europe,
oh yeah.
right? When I first went in beginning of 22.
Wow.
And I get a text message saying, "Hey, there's fraudulent activity." So I call the number on the back of the card, and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's charges for these places that were in Texas." And they were, I used to live there,
Yeah,
back in El Paso,
sure.
and I was like, "That can't be right." I was like, "I moved from Texas on this date, arrived in Kansas this date, and I'm currently in Europe."
Yeah.
And they were fighting me on refunding
Oh
reimbursing the
wow.
money to the card,
And you're
saying it because they had a chip on it, right? So
oh
they used the chip for the transaction. So that's what their
yeah, it's supposed to be
thought
more
process
secure.
was. It was like, well, the chip was used.
Yeah.
Here, come to find out, my unit had put in for a new card for me as I was
Oh.
leaving, and I never got it. So like somebody must have picked it up, and all you got to
Oh.
do is call a number to activate it,
Sure, yeah. They don't
you know.
no if yeah, yeah. Wow.
And they must have been able to do that. So yeah, it was a fun time.
That's great. You're like, watch this. I'll go down to the corner store in Europe and swipe my card.
For real.
I'll
And
prove
and
it.
and the best part is, I used that card while I was in Europe for all
Oh,
my air
that's
travel.
great.
And I was like pointing out, like, you can see the dates that
Yeah.
I've used it in Kansas and in Europe,
Yep.
and the dates that this other one was used is in between that in Texas. And I'm like, there's no way I'm getting back and
Stuck
forth
with
like
that,
that.
yeah. Boss Jake, what's going on, man? How you doing today? It's going well. I might have a date in Texas tonight. I don't know. Just might be a dude. Hey, free Italian's free Italian though, you know? Just saying. He hasn't texted back yet. Or hasn't texted again. Kind of sad. But at least it's like a real phone number. It's not like a... I should probably Google the number and see if it pops up with like a likely scammer or something. Wouldn't surprise me if it did, honestly. This day and age, right? Would not surprise me. Wow. Hey, that was the mod pizza, dude. What are you talking about, dude?
I know.
You know, fun fact. Since I went to Mod Pizza that time, and those pizzas cost me an extra $20 because, I haven't been back since. Haven't been back. No. The other day, Dad's like, "You want Mod?" I was like, "Absolutely not. No." I was like, "No, I do not. No, thank you. No, thank you." So yeah, I have not been back. That's all right. It happens. I would imagine that place turns help like every other week, I swear. So most likely it's not the same people in there anyway, you know? Just saying. Scammer Paybacks, or Kit Boga and Scammer. I haven't watched too much Scammer Paybacks, by the way. I watched Kit Boga a lot there for a while. I still watch him occasionally, but I went through a phase where I watched him like every day. Watched a bunch of his YouTube videos too. Yeah, it's wild what those people are trying to do to mostly older people, you know. Kimmy, it's going great. How you doing today? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Yeah, it's definitely a shame. But yeah, good, awesome. We're just cutting a little bit of wheat. We got 2 fields of wheat to do, and then we can fast time and do our corn chaffing stuff. So after we bale and pick up bales and.
You know, I keep clicking my mouse to make my tractor bunny hop, but it's not doing it. I think the game's broken.
Hey, you can hit spacebar all you want in this game, Dan. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, right.
You're not gonna till any unnecessary ground.
You know, I did the same thing you did with the extra buttons on your mouse for the Z and X in
yeah, it's so
Farm
much
Together.
nicer. Yeah,
it is so much nicer. I got to create a profile for that in my Razor software.
Yeah,
so I don't have to keep changing it back and forth.
Yep. It's so nice. I need to customize a little bit more, like have my tractor be a button and maybe like my map be a button.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I should do. One of these days, I'm gonna get one of the mice with like all the buttons on the side.
Yeah, I thought about getting one of those.
Never have. But we'll see. Really like the mouse that I have, so yeah. You watched your granddaughter graduate? Very proud of her. Nice, Kimmy. Nice. Congrats. That's awesome. That is awesome. Nothing in Farm Sim. In Farm Together, it's like your action button, though, Leonard. So like, so, you know, when you're playing a game like a first-person or third-person game, always hitting spacebar to jump, right? So in Farm Together, when you want to like jump a fence, you accidentally like plow the land you're standing in front of, or water a plant. Yeah. Well, in Farm Sim, it makes you jump in Farm Sim as well, yeah. When you're running around, but in the tractor, it doesn't do anything. But yeah, so I always wanted to be jumping in video games. That's just the way I am. And, so yeah, in Farm Together, it's like your function. It's the same as left clicking your mouse. So, it's kind of a problem.
Leonard was today years old.
Do what?
No, Leonard was like, today I learned.
Oh, yeah. Kimmy, she's going to follow in your footsteps, start nursing school in the fall. That's awesome. Control C. Nothing? Puts you in cab? Because you're hitting C? The control part doesn't do anything? Are we learning Farm Sim controls today, Leonard? Oh, man. But yeah. Oh, all that for. You know, if I wasn't concerned that the server was broken, Leonard, I would do that. Just to, you know. Yeah. I would actually do that, okay? But I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. I know what it does, Leonard. I might have been born, well, I was born in the morning. It's not this morning, all right? That's probably why I'm not a morning person, by the way. Just saying. Yeah, not a morning person, but anyway. It's all good. So, Chad, if I don't get to see the Northern Lights good tonight, I'm just gonna load up Railroads Online, the new Alaskan map they have. I say new, it's been out for a while. But that map has awesome Northern Lights on it. Just saying, like where night's not actually dark because of the Northern Lights.
Leonard 21 cheered Dex 1000 for Alt plus F4.
Leonard, thanks for the 1,000 bits. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I might have to restart the server.
Can't you have a cheer amount linked to a command on your computer?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some piece of software that would do that. But I don't know.
You're 10,000 bits and you can all that for my game.
Cheered Dex 500. How about now?
Leonard, thanks for the bits, but no. Wonder if you can see him in Flight Sim. I don't know if they would put those in or not, Kimmy. That'd be cool. Yeah. Boss Jake, I have seen it. I haven't looked into it much. I would like to mess with it at least a little bit, but I just haven't done it yet. Yep.
There's a mod for that?
Yeah, apparently old man's been messing with it a little bit.
Huh.
I need to talk to him about it more. I haven't really talked to him about it.
Mod hub?
Apparently you need like a really flat map though. It's supposed to be real-time weather. It is supposed to be, yes, but I guess they would have those in there. I don't know. I'd have to go for a flight tonight just to see.
After the 3-year update?
Pretty much. No, I keep mine fairly up to date. Fairly. It seems glitchy. I gotcha. Like I said, I haven't messed with it yet. I've just seen like a screenshot of it. That's pretty much all of it. It got posted in the mod channel Discord.
So, can I get another wreck?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we want to lease it or do we want?
I don't care. Probably just lease it. So you can do whatever you gotta do. You didn't see him, but you looked too early. I got you, Kimmy. Remember, it's not a constant thing. It comes and goes. So like last night, right as I ended stream, like they were somewhat, like they were okay here. And then it turned off until like 1. And then about 1 o'clock or so, it kind of ramped up. So I got a couple pictures last night. Nothing like the guys were getting in Discord, in the weather channel in Discord. I think Jeff posted in general. But the weather channel, there's all kinds of pictures from around that people were getting last night. Left got some, and Black Cat and Trent. So it was really cool to see it from everybody's angles. And then the other thing, Kimmy, is it's harder to see it with your own eyes. Put your phone on night mode and just take a picture of the northern facing sky and just see. Your phone on night mode is able to see them a lot better than you can with your own eyes. Which is very interesting, but it's definitely a thing. Because I could barely see them with my own eyes. At like 10 o'clock I could. And at like 1 I really couldn't. But on my phone it looked alright. So yeah, at least that's the way it was here. So I mean, they were visible, but like not super visible at the same time. And I didn't really get a little bit of green like at like 1:30 last night, but mostly it was kind of like pinkish purple here. Yeah, kind of pink, I guess. Yeah. So. Night mode. Yeah, Leonard, I don't like that. I don't like my phone on night mode either. I don't like the way it looks. I know it's supposed to help with like the blue light, but yeah. Your son sent you pics from his house. I got you, Kimmy. Okay. Leonard, it's not alt F4 for the record to put it into night mode. I won PC for forever, and I would turn it off constantly in the settings. Every night at 11 o'clock, it would go to night mode, and I would go turn it off, and I would turn off the schedule, and then like a Windows update would happen, and it would go right back to doing the same thing. Probably because I didn't push alt F4. Yeah. Because you know what happens if I push all that forward? Farm Together is going to launch. Leonard, you're such a troll. I did actually Alt F4 yesterday, and I was in Farm Together 1. And I did Alt F4, sir, and it did not put me into night mode. Thank you. New update. You're such a troll. It's stuck in your head. Gotcha, Wilkes. Gotcha. Leonard, you're such a troll. Just so you know. But you already know this. Such a troll. But that's alright. Like Trent trolling in Farm Together last night. Although I don't think he was really trolling. He was just being Trent. So. Dan, you want me to take lead up along these wood line here? Since I'll be empty.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll be empty in a minute, that is.
I'm gonna go get a truck set up for Jonathan.
Okay. All good.
What field number is that?
I would use the 30 waypoint. There's still other waypoints out here I haven't fixed auto drive, and I don't know if I will. Just being honest. Unless I do it on stream sometime. But I just haven't playing a lot of Farm Sim off stream right now, so. Just saying. All rats. So field number 2 of 2 for wheat that we have to harvest right now. And then we get to bale the world. Bale the world. That'll be fun. I guess we could pick up, well, no, it's more efficient to bale, so never mind.
Yeah, we would need the modded trailers.
We would need so many trailers. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Buddy has still not texted, by the way. Just in case anybody was curious. No text. Rhino Bells? I don't know what you're on about, to be honest. Is that a song? Possibly. Not sure. Hey, chat, it's 2 o'clock already? Good lord. Where has the day gone? Not into Farm Together. That's where the day's gone.
And Jonathan, you got 2 trucks coming.
Headset acquired, off to Costco. Scoot's being like efficient today. He's getting stuff done. Good for you, Scoot. Good for you. GG's. I need to replace the ear cups on my headphones. They're just kind of starting to break down a little bit. I've had these headphones for years, though. I think I have them. Just noticed these laying on my... I'm pretty sure these are the ear cups. I have a package of them right here. I just haven't replaced them yet. One of these days, I get to it. Just like fixing auto drive.
Are they fabric or leather?
I think they're more of a fabric, yeah. Kind of. Leather gets too hot.
Yeah. They make one for my Astros.
Yeah.
That turns them into noise canceling.
Hmm.
But one thing I've noticed is that having noise canceling headset when you're trying to game and talk to people, it's hard to tell how loud you're being.
Yeah, without having, well, there's different softwares call it different things. Basically like a voice monitoring where you can hear yourself, you know?
Yeah. So I just I have the foam, or not the foam, but like the fabric. They're actually really comfortable.
I gotcha. Because I've got where I can hear myself through my XLR, and I've got it turned up as loud as it can go.
Mm.
And it's just enough. There's like no delay, but it's just enough where I can hear myself. And if I wear headphones and I'm talking and I can't hear myself, oh, forget it.
Yeah. Well, I can hear all the outside, the noise around me too, which is the main thing that I want,
Yeah.
I can see out my office. Don't need people sneaking up behind me,
Yeah. Yep. And then these are like noise canceling to a point, but like the neighbor's running the lawnmower across the street. I can tell that he's running the lawnmower, but it's not like annoying.
Yeah.
So they're not bad. They're good. The big thing about these is the way they hook up, and like there's only a few that have like the 1/8 inch or the quarter. No, it's not 1/8 inch. The 1/4 inch or whatever hookup. It is 1/8 inch. The 1/8 inch like headphone jack, right? There's not a lot of wireless headphones that have that hookup into their like little base station thing. But that's like the only audio output that I have. I mean, there's converters and stuff, but
yeah. Yeah, I wasn't using my Astros for a while because I had brought them to Europe with me, and I still had my cable packed away somewhere that connects to the volume box thing, that's all the settings. So I was using a pair of Bluetooth ones that when you put, they were not noise canceling like sold, advertised that way, but they pretty much were. So I'd always have one ear off.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I used to do that back in the day so I could hear myself talk.
Yep.
I had it was a pair they were Razer headphones. But they looked like
these are.
But they looked like something a pilot would wear.
Oh yeah.
They were like they had like the metal and they looked just like a set a pilot would wear. And they were the coolest headphones. But they were leather and they were so hot all the time.
We still have those.
Oh, they're cool. They were really cool looking.
They look like David Clark's.
Sure.
Well, we have David Clark's. I'll post a picture.
But yeah, they were Razer, and it was just the coolest. They didn't sound the best, but they looked cool. And then of course, being Razer, it had like a green wire, so that was just like a weird going down my shirt. You could just see through the wire, But fine. But I always ran those one ear off. And they, what happened to those? Oh, the ear cup like exploded one time. The ear cup exploded kind of, and well, that was the end of that headset. Before that, I think I had a Turtle Beach headset. Yeah, I had a Turtle Beach headset that I liked. Had that for a long time. I've kind of gone through like multiple companies. Yeah, exactly. That was pretty much exactly what they looked like, but Razer, and like the trim was green.
They sell the same style headset with just one side, like one.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, they're way cool looking. I think SteelSeries is the only company I've ever gone back to actually. I had a couple pairs of Turtle Beaches back in the day, I guess.
Oh yeah, same. I mean, they were cheap, they worked great, and then they didn't, and then you just go spending $40 and get another pair.
Yeah, I had one of their old school wireless headsets. I think it was
with the USB dongle.
No, this thing had like a full-on transmission tower.
Oh, really?
It also doubled as like a headphone stand. I think it was like the Turtle Beach X4s, I want to say. I still have them somewhere around the house. I don't know where they're at, but I know they're in this house somewhere. They're probably in my bins of extra wires that I have. And they actually used like infrared to transmit the audio. So you had two little bubbles up on your headset, and if you covered those, you lost your audio.
Wow.
They were cool though. I used those forever on Xbox back in the day. They were actually it was a bribe. I won't tell first time, but that Nebraska trip we talk about all the time, it was a bribe from my dad for me to go on that trip. He's like, I'll buy you those headphones you want. I was like, all right, I'll see you later. I'm going on the trip. And then I had a blast. I just didn't want to go. I didn't think it was going to be a good time. And it turned out to be one of the best road trips ever. And I got a sweet headset when I came home. It was waiting for me on my bed when I came home from the trip.
Thanks for giving me the headset, Dad.
Like they
I
literally
had the worst time.
They literally ordered it like when we left, so it was here when I came home. It was great. Welcome back, Mary. What's poppin'? It was funny though. Well, this is a problem, huh? John's disappearing into the wood line. He gone.
Bye-bye.
I'm at 64, so you know.
Okay.
Kind of feeling up a little bit. That's all right. Chilling, studying. I gotcha. It's like somebody's stalking me, chat. Just feel like I watch me. Chad, I'll tell you what, I think tomorrow, let's see, has it been a week? It's been a week since I've mowed at the farm. So yeah, I'm mowing grass tomorrow and I'm excited about it. I can't wait. Just saying. There's something about that lawnmower. I deal with some back pain, you know, and whatever. And when I go fly around on that at the farm, like it settles my back and things feel better and can't wait. It's like going to see a chiropractor and cutting the grass at the same time, you know? It's great. I don't know why. It helps every time. They see me mowing. I hate you. I hope they're not hating. That's rude. Don't hate. Don't be hating.
Dual joysticks?
Technically, yeah. Actually, kind of. I mean, it's a zero turn, so.
Yeah.
All right, I'm full. Kind of has dual joysticks, yeah. Kind of. Still no update on Matt, big dog. Nope. No update on Matt. Is neighbor still having a pool party? Not yet. Not yet. They usually, like in the summer, they might have... So they have a daughter, and a lot of Saturdays and Sundays, like her and the husband and the kid, they live in the neighborhood too, but they'll come up and hang out at the pool like all day Saturday and Sundays. So I'm sure that'll be happening this summer again too. And then they usually have like one or two like big pool parties in the summer. Yeah, they invite a bunch of friends over and stuff. There'll be cars like all over the street. This morning was funny. I don't quite know what was going on, but the guy across the street from us is getting some work done on his house. He's like adding a room on the back of his house and stuff, and he must have called everybody in on a Saturday, which I thought was interesting. So they had like 5 trucks and trailers and excavator and all kinds of stuff. And then the one neighbor gets their grass cut by a company. He was here today. And then my buddy next door, his brother showed up with what's it called? A U-Haul truck. Because he had been living with my brother, or with his, my buddy. And he was getting his stuff today to move out. And he couldn't even back in his driveway because there was so much traffic in the streets. He had to just go and park and wait. There was so much traffic today. It was crazy. But yeah. Creative Labs. Oh, gotcha, Buffs. That's interesting. Interesting. Audio can be such so annoying, to be honest. Audio can be so bad sometimes. But that's all right. It's worth it, because when it sounds good, it sounds so good. So, giant field, huh? Going around the outside of it's kind of a thing. Kind of need like 12 grain carts. Meanwhile, left's still up here just working away. Working on combining that field for us. He's stepped away right now, but that's okay. It's all good. So yeah. I wish it was as easy to flatten land in this game as it is in Farm Together, by the way. It's so easy in that game. That's alright. Because these maps have character or something, right? Alright, let's go. Right. What's the biggest field I ever made on this game? I don't know. We played a 16x map one time that had a giant field on it. Big Dog. That was probably.
I think it was probably your Stevie's Elm Creek.
No, we played a 16 though. I think it was before you were around, Dan. 16x map, and it had this field up in the top left corner that just went for days.
You mean the Nebraska map?
No, this is back in 19. It's probably before you were around left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I have seen a little bit about that Missouri River Bottom 4X, yeah. There's a couple Missouri maps that are interesting right now. There's a couple Missouri maps that seem kind of cool. Yeah. There's that one. I forget what the one's called, but there's one down like south of Cape Girardeau that looks kind of cool. And then there's actually another one that's up like northwest Missouri. And that one looks pretty cool. So I haven't played any of them, but they do look kind of neat, not gonna lie. And I just think it's cool it's Missouri because, you know, hey, I from Missouri, born and raised. Lived here all my life. Yeah. All my life. You're enjoying it, but your computer hates a 4X, yeah? Chewing ice is so nice. I had some this morning, my nugget ice. I did. Right before stream, I was enjoying that. Yeah, betcha. It's so good. It's so good. Actually, was that last night? I think it was last night after stream. Like, I had some lemonade left out here in my, like, thermos thing. I think this was last night, yeah. And I just, like, you guys can't really see it, but this green cup that I have, we have a whole bunch of these. They're Tupperware. And there's whatever. I've just filled that with ice and then poured a little lemonade on top.
Yeah, that green cup, or you can't see it.
I know.
You know, I saw that the other day and I was like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just like a hunter green plastic. It's Tupperware. We have a ton of them because Mom used to sell Tupperware. So,
like, how are you holding the field in the game right now?
I have the power. The power. Oh man.
You want me to fix that little outcrop up top of this field, or do you just want to leave it as is?
You what?
Right to the trees start and off the right side of this field. You want that squared up, or do you just want it left alone for now?
Probably just, up in 22. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I'd square
Right
that
there.
up. Yeah, there's a little bit in 22. I'd square that. Kind of do the same thing over there on like the west side of 22, kind of, you know, where that's like real awkward.
See what I can do.
Maybe on the north side a little bit too. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Okay. You've been watching Shrek for like a week straight. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know that song because I've never seen Shrek, but yeah. All right. I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh yeah, good old Shrek. Again, the only thing I know from Shrek is donkey. That's it. That's my extent of Shrek knowledge. Yeah, I have not had to watch like any of that stuff. Yeah, have to listen. All right. Now, if you want to talk about like the first Cars movie, back when we used to watch my nephew all the time, we used to like babysit my nephew, one of my nephews, all the time. It was every day we would watch Cars on repeat. Every day. Because that's all he wanted to watch. Which Cars was funny. It was really funny. Half the time I wouldn't pay attention to it, but once in a while I'd actually like kind of watch it. Yeah. Ciao. I was the highway. It is a highway. Betcha. You too could look like me. Ciao. I love those TikTok videos where they're like, wow, there's a little lightning, and it's like the car, the lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Ka-chow. Those crack me up every time. Every single time. Like, they got me.
Or the lightning struck the tree in my front yard.
Yeah. They just throw a car at the tree. Ka-chow.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Dad jokes, they are great, yeah. They are great, and they are welcome here for the record. Just saying. Just like how do you make an egg roll? You push it. I don't know why I heard that one yesterday. I was like, this is great. This is the best joke ever. All right, Dan, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, you're just going for it. You're full sending. Okay. Never mind. I'll just continue. Oh, man. I was going to do that, but like not. That's not the straw.
No, it's just straw.
Doesn't really roll. It wobbles. It wobbles. Not wobbles. It wobbles. Yep. Redneck word of the day. Wobbled. Wobbles. Yep, it's fine. Now I have to wait so I can go back down. Actually, you know what? I can just go before you get here, can I? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you're gonna be full with that little bit right there.
No, I'm only at 41. Daniel, you're all good. Welcome in. How's it going, man? What's bobbing? Somebody was telling dad jokes the other night, so you sweet. You did, but you were laughing. Yeah, dad jokes definitely happening. Bear likes his dad jokes. Bear really likes his dad jokes. I heard it. I told the joke in TeamSpeak the other night, but it was horribly inappropriate. But it was funny. But it was terrible. It was one I heard on TikTok, and I had to tell Bear. Yeah, it was funny. I told my dad. He didn't find it as funny. It made me laugh, though. Really, yeah. There's this guy on TikTok. Don't ask me his name because I don't know. But his videos consist of telling his, like, a little bit older mom inappropriate jokes. And so, like, they're always eating, and he'll, like, film the food and then film up, like, pan up to her, and he'll always be like, hey, Mom. And every time she's like, oh, God, what? And he'll tell her an inappropriate joke, and most of the time I laugh really hard at him. I won't lie. So, yeah. Most of the time they're funny, you know. Not something I repeat on here, so, you know. It happens. Sometimes they're just dumb like dad jokes too, though. Sometimes they're just dumb. Are you seeing those, Obels? That's great. I wonder if Buddy ever texted me again. Hang on, chat. Let's find out. No text from Buddy. I better text. I really should text him back, but I'm not going to. I'm not trying to get involved in some, what's it called? Tinder drama. Or something. Not trying to get involved. That's okay. So after this, we get to bail. Bail the world. Well, 2 fields. It'll be fun, right? Should be fun. Oh, yeah. I don't even know what that is, Dan, but no, I'm not. Not trying to do whatever that is. Oh, man. But, I mean, it's free Italian food's free Italian food, right?
Can't beat free Italian food, especially if it's Olive Garden.
I mean, when you're there, you're family, so. What I've heard. I've never actually had Olive Garden. I don't know if I'm missing out or not. Probably not too much. Their breadsticks are probably pretty good, right?
Breadsticks. You're missing out on breadsticks. That's about it.
We go to Fazoli's. Well, we get it, like, to go. And that's like, you know, chain Italian. It's not bad. Get like a chicken parm. Not bad. Some breadsticks. Usually they give us way too many breadsticks, and there's actually breadsticks like, you know, the next day still in our house. Nothing like having a day-old breadstick for breakfast the next day, you know? Gotta love it. Or something.
Actually, if you probably throw it in the microwave for a little bit, it might put some life back into it.
It would, yeah. Usually I don't. But if they sit out till like dinner the next day, then I'll usually just put them in the trash, because that's just kind of, I don't know, it's too much. There's nobody else in the house will eat them, so. Because I swear people in this house are allergic to leftovers. Like, they must think leftovers have the plague or something. They will not touch leftovers. It drives me insane. But hey, that's just me. And then like yesterday, the one time I ate leftovers before stream yesterday, I ate the rest of our cheesy potatoes that I made the other night. And then after stream, Dad goes, "Man, what happened to those cheesy taters? I was looking for them. I was going to have them with my dinner." Like, of course you are. The one time I eat, you know, I eat the leftovers because nobody else will. And then you're like, well, where'd they go? I offered to throw him like a batch of them together today before stream. And he said, no, why don't you do it Monday? And I said, okay, I can handle that. So I guess we're having cheesy taters again on Monday, chat. Probably make up some burgers to go with that. Sounds good. Burgers, cheesy taters. I'm here for it. Sounds all right to me.
I don't know, but we get some wood chips.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got all the wood chips, huh?
We got one full Rex. I'm working on, I got 5% already in the second one.
Wow. I hate Automod is so filthy. Automod is so filthy. Interest, Mary, gotcha. Sorry, pizza. Automod is so filthy. All the time, which it has to be, I understand. Oh, gosh. Dan, I'm good, man. How are you? You don't know, maybe I'm just. How's the weather, y'all? It's kind of hot in here all of a sudden. I could use my air conditioning to kick on, you know. Turn my fan up a notch, you know. Oh, got the crap. No, no. Wait, how did? I'm not full. How did that just happen? How did turning my fan up make my combine stop harvest? That's the real question of the day. Kind of odd. Any hoozles, Chad, as far as I know, next week, I'm here, normal schedule. As far as I know, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. Yeah, betcha. And, something might come up Saturday, but as far as I know, I'm here all next week, okay? The game troll. I think I must have hit a button when I reached for my fan remote. It's probably one of the G keys across the top of the keyboard. Is what it was. Some of those I don't have programmed, but I think they are programmed. I just don't use them. That's probably what it is. There's a couple up there I don't use. So if I had to guess, that's probably what happened there, but it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I think I should be here. I don't stream Wednesdays like ever. And I don't stream Sundays. Basically. Occasionally I will stream on a rare Sunday, but it's very rare if I stream on a Sunday. Usually Sundays I just like hang out in what I call my introvert time. But else I agree. I don't like lasagna. Lasagna is a perfect example for me. Lasagna is okay the first day, but man, the second day or third day, lasagna is so much better. And there's definitely other things that are like that for me as well. Chili's another great example. Yep, chili is a good example of that. All right, Dan, we're going to finish this off over here, okay? Good talk. But yeah, definitely, there's definitely stuff that's better the second or third day. Well, if it's got beans, I think chili should have beans personally. I know there's some people that are going to argue that, but
some beans, but not heavy beans. Heavy meat, yes.
Stroganoff, gotcha. Okay, all right, left. All right. All right. We used to make this thing, Mom used to call them calico beans. I don't know what, I've also kind of heard them called like cowboy beans or something. But they had like all kinds of different beans and then a whole bunch of beef, like ground beef and bacon. And then you'd make like a sauce and it had like ketchup and maybe a little mustard in it.
Beef and bacon?
Beef and bacon.
Interesting.
There was a whole bunch of ground beef and then bacon too. And it turned into like a chili, but it was really, really thick. Like you could spackle the wall with it, you know, and it was so good.
That doesn't...
It was so good.
So it's like refried bean paste?
No, it wasn't like pasty like that. Just a lot of beans and... Oh, God, no. No. Don't do it again, Chad. It was super good, though. Super good.
Is it your mouse?
Is it what?
Are you clicking something on your
No,
mouse?
I just didn't start
it?
my harvester back up.
Uh-huh.
Cowboy beans.
Because I realized that earlier. I hit
Oh. Yeah.
Z or X because that's what I had my buttons mapped to.
Cowboy
Harvesting.
beans. Yeah,
I'd be able to
cowboy beans
create a
would be very
profile.
similar. I'm looking that up right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. We used to make those. We made them a couple times for our pumpkin day parties, and nobody knew what they were, so nobody would eat them. And then we would like bring them home and freeze them in like kind of portions. Oh, we'd be eating that till like the first of the year. What's going on? Welcome in. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Thanks for that follow. Welcome in. How's it going? This map is in Missouri, yes. Yes. This is Alma, Missouri. This is about 3.5 hours away from me. It's on the other side of the state. So, yeah. And actually, I have family that lives still just north of Alma, Missouri. So, I'm doing great. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, my dad's mom is from north of Alma, and I might be going there this summer. We're supposed to have a family reunion for that side of the family this summer, so I'll probably be road tripping to Alma, or real close to Alma, actually. I think the reunion's supposed to be south of Alma, but I might convince people to drive through the big town over here of Alma. So this map is like a Google photo, basically a Google image of like the actual. It's very, very accurate to real life in Alma. You Google Alma, Missouri, and you look. There's like literally that's town, and like these roads are on here. That farm's on here. Everything's on here. The field shape is pretty similar. It's a very accurate map. It's pretty cool. So these are the kind of maps that I like to play on Farm Sim that are very accurate. I haven't said that I will play like, you know, Elm Creek, which is a fictional place. But I do like the accurate maps. I think they're a lot of fun. So this one, Griffin, Indiana. There's so many other ones. A couple of those Missouri maps are very, very, very accurate as well. Why'd my phone just light up? Did I get a text?
Second text.
He's like, yo, Italian? Question mark. Could you imagine? Oh, man.
If he opens it up to Texas Roadhouse for the roast, like, kind of hard to pass up.
So for those of you that are curious, like what's going on, I got a random text earlier from some number in Houston, Texas. I'm in St. Louis, lived here all my life, so I have no ties to Houston at all. Asking Lucy if she wanted to go get Italian food tonight. So I don't know who Lucy is. I don't know who this dude is. And I'm not going to reply, so. But, you know, if I made it to Texas, free Italian's free Italian. You know what I mean? So.
Why don't I get to try them all-you-can-eat breadsticks at Olive Garden?
Yeah. You know, maybe I should be like, not tonight. I have to fly. I have to plan a flight. Like, I gotta buy a plane ticket.
What if he's in St. Louis? You never know.
He could be. He could just have a Houston number. What's my all-time favorite map? Oh, gosh. The Olive Garden, though, right? There's so many good maps over the years. Back in 19, I really liked a map called The Farms of Madison County. It was over in Madison County, Illinois, which is right outside of St. Louis, but in Illinois. Beautiful map. It was very realistic again. I really like Elm Creek, which is a base game 22 map. I liked Hagenstead back in the day and like 13. Pretty much anything Stevie, exclamation point Stevie in the chat, any of his maps. Pretty much like all those. I like a lot of maps. It's hard to pin it down to one. Yeah. We're just keep. Covered in mayo. Oh, Bales, what? Yeah, exactly, Jeff. That's why I'm not going to reply. I'm not. I'll probably block his number later. Yeah. Do you remember watching us play Westbridge and Hagen Starrar back in the day? Hagen Starrar. That's for the old school people right there that have been around a minute. Everybody else is like, what the hell is wrong with you? But everybody that used to be here is like, yeah. And in Texas, you used to have biscuits and gravy every morning. Yeah. Yeah, that's for the old school people. You betcha. You're welcome. Somebody out there's like, yeah, I remember those days. Somebody. That's back in, way back in the day. I've been doing this, like, internet thing forever, so. What are we coming up on 10 years of streaming? I think we are. Later this year. I think. For sure. I don't know. It's kind of like my birthday. It's just another year, you know? Quit keeping track after so long. Like, how old am I? I'm old. Not old, but you know what I mean. Old enough. So, yeah. Alright, again, I don't think I'm not going to make this, this pass here. This is, these are kind of long rounds here in this field, just saying. Kind of a big deal. You mean to Bing it? No, I'm gonna Google my bro. I'm gonna Bing anything. Dude, that's kind of fancy looking. Interesting, Obos. Okay. That's a lot of like, just a lot. It's so fancy. I am actually gonna make it, by the way. Let me go. 99. Oh, just barely made that. I am 99% full right now. Yes, we do use GPS/guidance steering. Yep, using it right now, actually. You betcha. I don't know how I just 99% of that. That's amazing. Absolutely incredible. Alright, well, let's go. Wow. Power of the new combine, huh, chat? I don't think Dan's combine would have made it quite that far. Close though. Welcome back. What happened?
No, I might have. I had like 24 bushels when I started that pass that I got caught at the end on.
Oh. Fast food there is used to be expensive. Gotcha. Tried using it last night and it wasn't working. Okay, so first you gotta download the mod, activate the mod, obviously. And then you have to put it on any tractor or combine or anything you want. You have to go to the shop and customize your vehicle or buy it with it on there. It costs $15,000 per vehicle. If you had all that done, I can show you how to set up a... Yeah, I did. Okay, that's the part that most people miss. That is the part that most people miss, which is totally fine. It happens a lot. Yep. Each vehicle, it costs 15 grand, so... Yeah. That's the step most people miss, which is totally fine. It happens. Understandable. You know, it's funny, you buy most of this stuff, and even like right now, this combine I'm in has a GPS globe on top of it, but you know, there's no GPS in the game. But it's funny that they put the globes on top of the stuff. Just like the def tanks. They put def on all this stuff too, def tanks. We don't have def in this game. It's not a thing. I mean, it's a mod, but it's not base game. Kind of weird, if you ask me. Kind of weird. And that's all right. Chad, I do need to check and see about that time lapse did last night. I need
Have
to
you
get
been
that on
downloading it this whole time?
What?
Have you been downloading it this whole
I
time?
don't know. It said it was a gig, and it looked like it was going to take forever to download, so I just, like, whatever. I don't know if it actually downloaded or not. Let's see. We're going in a straight line, right?
Ish.
Oh, left. I was looking through my phone, and I came across the picture of you in my front yard with the semi-truck. Not in my front yard, but, you know. Okay, it looks like it did not download. Downloads. Did not download. Okay, let's open the phone back up. Here. Come on. The problem is, you know, I bought that Wi-Fi stuff. Oh, now it's not recognizing the SD card in the camera. That's awkward. Dude, now it's telling me there's... There it is. Oh. Okay, it has not downloaded, apparently. Download. It says 1 gig, so we'll just leave that app open. Put the phone back on the charger. Mess up my camera. I'm messing up my monitor. It's a whole... My life's in shambles, chat. I'm driving over crop, messing up cameras. Yeah, it's the whole thing. Not texting random dudes back. It's in shambles, chat. May have had to go outside last night at like 10:30 and put an SD card in my one camera so I could, you know, record a time lapse. Hopefully it turns out. Hopefully. We'll see. Need to download it, I guess, to my phone and then transfer it to the PC. Technically, right now, it's living on the SD card. I guess I could go get the SD card and put that right into the computer. But we'll do it this way. It's all good. I'm not trying to date a guy 1,000 miles away, for the record. I'm not trying to do that. Don't put that on me. It's just from free Olive Garden, okay? It's not a date. It's just Olive Garden. And the boys go to Olive Garden? I mean, come on. I'd go to the Olive Garden with the boys. I would do it. I mean, I never have, but I would. Team Speak meet up at Olive Garden. Who's down? Let's go.
Listen.
You think I'm gonna poo my pants?
L3FT43 at Cheerdex 100. It won't be first guy to call him Snookums or Cupcake.
That's true. Mara took care of that back in the day. Yeah, that's true. Left actually. That's. I mean, we have a cupcake emote for God's sakes, don't we? Is that still a thing? I see that one. I don't think the regular cupcake's still a thing. It's the king one, the crown and the cape. There you go. Yeah. Oh goodness. That was such an awkward time, by the way.
It was a great time. What are you talking about?
It was so awkward. Getting called.
Such a great time, you have to type cube cake for Brian to say it.
Yeah, yeah. Getting called a cupcake by a dude, you know? Nothing awkward about that, chat. Nothing awkward. Especially because I thought it was a girl at first. Just, you know. I hoped, I guess, it was a girl, and it wasn't.
Immediately added to the banned words list.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think Leonard thought it was funny, so he didn't add it to the ban list. Everybody but me, you know, thought it was funny, so they just let it go. I mean, I guess I could add it to the ban list, but I just haven't. There you go. There's other words that are on the ban list. I know that, but that one's... It's fine. It happens. Oh, man. We can go to Olive Garden as a TeamSpeak group, but I'm not waving at any of you. All right?
And I'd be shocked if you actually did at this point.
No, I'm not waving. That's my thing. I don't wave.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Actually, I do wave at people in real life all the time. Wave at the neighbors. I really like on road trips just waving at random people as they pass you or you pass them. Like, what's up? How's it going? I really like that. That one road trip, we kept passing like the same car. They would, like, we would pass them, they would pass us every time we would like look over and wave at them and stuff. And then finally, like, I would just purposely hold up something random that we had, and that was the trip where we had the Xbox in the car. So like, I'm holding up games to them and like different controllers.
Nice.
And every time they just looked more confused every time. It was hilarious. Ryan, what's good? I hear Olive Garden's pretty good. What's going on, man? Welcome in. Oh. I saw somebody made a TikTok. I have no idea who it was, but they went into Texas Roadhouse and they wanted to buy a container of the butter. And the manager just gave it to him. Just gave him this huge container of the Texas Roadhouse butter. And I was like,
it's good butter.
That's kind of cool. I've never had it. Never had it. It's actually almost like cake frosting, apparently.
It's very fluffy.
Yeah. It, like, apparently if you find a recipe for it, it's pretty close to making like cake frosting. Not waving. Try to yeah. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right. Hey, hi Dan. How's it going?
Howdy.
How how are you? You're in my bubble. 6 feet away, but come mine's because they're so big. It's like 60 feet, you know? Yeah. You don't want me to like sneeze on you in your general direction, you know? That would be kind of bad. It's all fun and games still. You need to be empty, right?
We'll fit.
There actually should be room, yeah. Yeah.
Remember when there used to be like 5 of us like this?
Yeah. So much fun. Or something. Alright, I don't understand what my neighbor's doing right now, by the way.
You don't either.
Mr. Terry. Okay, put it in reverse Terry. He has a riding lawnmower that he mows his grass with most of the time. He is outside with a 21-inch lawnmower mowing his grass right now.
You got this, Jonathan. You got this.
Maybe Buddy's trying to get his steps in today. I don't know. Wow, he actually... You know, Dan, there's this whole field. Uh-oh. John's drifting. John must be lagging right now. Not a good place to lag. It's funny. There's this whole field. Wow.
I could be closer.
You could be, yeah, actually. Why don't I just pull the auger wagon with my header cart? Or with my header. Just like put a hitch on the back of my header.
Yeah, you
and
should.
Pull the cart for you. Hashtag new invention. $1 billion idea right there. Forehead. There or something. Yeah, we're doing it, y'all. Yeah, he's cutting his grass. And he's cutting in like circles, and it kind of bothers me. He's not going back and forth. He's literally going in like circles in his yard right now.
The spiral pattern from outside in? Or
Basically.
inside out?
Outside in.
Which way's the lawnmower discharge?
He's bagging right now.
Oh.
His grass is not tall. He never lets his grass get that tall. Because we all got to keep up with Mr. Perfect over here, you know, so we can't let our grass get too out of hand. It's kind of weird. Gunner Run, what's going on, man? How you doing today? What's poppin'? Chad, it's almost break time. Almost break time. Been try buying. Pretty much. Yeah, that's true. Good old tri-bine. That's what we used earlier. We were talking about that 16x map. That's what we used on there was the tri-bines. Tri-bines. Found a reason you want to go to Missouri. Gun and Run, can you let me know? Because I'm not, there's not too many reasons I want to be in Missouri. I'm kidding. I like where I live. Why do you want to come to Missouri? Gotta be for the zoo or something, right? All right, so Dan, take off on this one if you don't mind. So here's what you do. First thing is you're gonna hit Alt-C to activate it. Then you're gonna hit Control-S, as in Sam, to pull up this. A lot of times you just go to the second screen right away and just do an A+ heading. You can set your heading to whatever you want. Honestly, 0 all the time works fine, because you can rotate the lines. We save lines. That's why we have stuff over here. We save our lines. Come back to the first one, which is the gear. Hit auto width. And then if you, most of the time it won't give you an offset, but if you do, you want to clear that out. You don't want an offset unless you're like trying to use an offset plow. But you can turn your lines on. You can elevate your lines. Most of the time you don't have to mess with any of that stuff. And then to actually make it steer, it's Alt and X. And it should light up green. So I know that was a lot of information. If you need me to do it again, or you know, if you have questions, I'll run through it again. But that's kind of the brief answer right there. So yeah. There's a bakery that looks good. What bakery is that?
Scruff 4646 just resubscribed for 28 months.
Scruff, thanks for the resub for 26 months or 28 months. How's it going, man? Don't go to Missouri. You end up getting random guys text, did you? Gun and Run, I'm in St. Louis, so like that's not far. That's right outside where I'm at. So what are we? Is that the one that's like something about a cat? I saw a video about a bakery the other day on TikTok. Is that's the one? Okay. Okay. I saw a video where somebody's like, somebody needs to go to this bakery. And then like a person was like, well, I live in St. Louis. Yep, that's exactly it. Yeah. Okay. That's exactly what I was thinking it was. Yep. They just had like bread. Or I guess they only had all kinds of stuff, I guess, in that video. Interesting. Interesting. So you would travel to go to a bakery? How far away from the St. Louis area are you? What kind of travel is involved here? Is the guidance steering supposed to move by itself? Move by, like, the vehicle going down the field? Is that what you mean? Like, actually driving? I just use my cruise control. So it's GPS, which means your butt has to be in the seat. Right? If you want it to, like, be fully autonomous or whatever, that's called course play. That's a different thing altogether. GPS is just to give you perfectly straight lines across your fields. Basically, or for like multiplayer, we can run the same GPS line. So we're more efficient. Because remember, it's about efficiency. Not OCD, it's about efficiency, all right? About 11 hours, so a weekend trip. To get some bread?
Garden, Olive Garden, obviously.
I mean, gonna run, you do you. There's probably a bakery near you that has similar stuff, right? Bakeries they're like hidden gems. You just don't know about them, you know? There was a bakery that closed up that used to be in town here, and they had the best cinnamon chip bread. And that's the only thing we'd ever get from there, cinnamon chip bread, and it was so good. I'm a fat guy, food is a reason to travel. Yeah, I've gone to Chicago before, basically just for pizza, so I get it. I get it. No bakery within 2 to 4 hours. Wow. Wow. Like, I started talking about, like, wanting to try, like, more, wanting to find, like, local pizza places, right? And Trent, actually, he knows what town I live in. So he, like, got on the internet and he found this, like, Yelp page or something of, like, the best pizza places. I had never heard of, like, 7 of the 10. So it's like, I had no idea that they were, and there's one, like, real close to my house that's, like, highly regarded as a really good pizza place. Never heard of it. Never knew it was there. And it's not far. It's not far at all. Kind of interesting. But yeah, bakeries are great. There's a couple of bakeries that I know of in town, like small, like there's like a mom and pop, like German bakery. Their stuff's great. But like they speak German and stuff. Like they're hard to understand. But they're great. Great stuff. I haven't been there in forever. Actually, I don't think I've ever been. First time's been there a few times. They'll get stuff and bring it home. All right, chat. When we get to the south, or this is south end of the field, I need to go take a break. It is that time already today, chat. Hashtag break time. Won't wait to the end. I mean, I could see, taking a trip to St. Louis, and if you're coming on the weekend, if like you're here on a Saturday, go to Gus's. I think they're closed on Sundays now. Hour and a half away. Got you on the run. Go to Gus's on Saturday and get you some pretzels.
Unless they get it fixed.
Yeah, I don't actually, that's true. I don't know. They got ran into by a car. I don't know how long it's going to take them to get their building fixed and get back open. That's true. But it's really good. Been watching on. Harry, you're making me feel old. What's going on, man? How you doing? What's poppin'? Making me feel old. It doesn't take much. It's okay. But how's it going, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. But yeah. Trying to think of other like little bakeries. 100 yards away. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Nice Scoot. You like spinach, it's good. Our 10-year high school reunion is worth it. I don't know. And go. I have no idea. No idea. Oh, I should hit the button. John's just sitting here. I should hit the button. Only 11%, but yeah. But actually, Gun and Run, if you do come this way, I'll let you know if you like pizza. You want to try St. Louis style pizza? I'll let you know in like a DM. I don't say it publicly. I don't want people to know. My favorite St. Louis style pizza place. Pizza knows. Pizza's been there. Pizza knows. It's a good spot. Although the one he went to, I've never actually been to. It's kind of a chain, but not really. It's got a few places, but yeah, I've had pizza from there plenty of times though. Definitely had plenty of good pizza from there. I need to do that one of these days again. Yeah. What is St. Louis style pizza? Does it have holes? Yeah, they shoot it a couple times. The gunpowder adds flavor. St. Louis style pizza is very, very thin and almost a little, if it's done right, it's almost a little crispy. The crust. And we use a cheese called Provel cheese. It is a different type of cheese. It's definitely kind of tangy. Has quite a taste to it, but it is super, super good. That is St. Louis style pizza. Basically, it's a different type of cheese and really thin crust. Sounds good. It is good. Yeah. Really good. The opposite of Detroit style, yes. And then I prefer my St. Louis style pizza with like half as much sauce as most people put on their St. Louis style pizza. So I prefer less. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, it's popping. All right, y'all. I got you, boss. That makes sense. All right, boys. I'll be right back.
All right.